Hi, boys and girls. This is Mr. Reuter coming to you. And today we are in lesson 111, take one. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing well. Sun is shining outside, at least on the day that I'm recording this, it's shining outside. Gerbert, do you want to come up here?
How you doing, boys and girls? Nice to see you.
Yep, it's always good to see Gerbert. So, Gerbert, do you know what we're going to be learning about today?
Yes, I do. We're going to learn how to identify a fractional part of a set.
Okay, so we're going to be learning how to look at a set and then maybe take two or three out of the set and call that a fraction.
You got it.
All right, anything else?
We're going to learn how to determine age. In other words, if someone was born in 1920, how old they would be if their birthday is today.
1920, that would be pretty old, wouldn't it?
It sure would.
Okay, so we're going to learn how to determine age. Is that correct, Gerbert?
You got it, boss.
All right, Gerbert. Thank you so much. I'm going to have you take a seat down here and you can watch the lesson, okay? All right, boys and girls. So we are going to be learning about how to identify a fractional part of a set and how to determine the age of a person if you know two different dates. Okay, you'll see what I'm talking about in just a little bit. But first, let's go over some of our multiples. First, I'm going to go over the multiples of 9. And you know how we do this. I'm going to do the multiples, and then you can pause the video and practice these equations. 9, 18, 27, 36, 45, 54, 63, 72, 81, 90, 99, 108. And as usual, you should do these equations. So say to yourself, 9 times 1, 9. 9 times 2, 18. 9 times 3, 27. 9 times 4, 36. 9 times 5, 45. Just like that. See, I memorized them. When I was a little kid like you, I memorized them. So now they're inside my head. Let's go over the 6 facts as well. Let's say the multiples again. 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36, 42, 48, 54, 60, 66, 72. Pause the video and see if you can go over these facts and have them memorized, okay? And the last one here that we're going to be going over are the 8 facts, the multiples of 8. So let's do them together. 8, 16, 24, 32, 40, 48, 56, 64, 72, 80, 88, and 96. Pause the video and memorize these equations, okay? And then the very last one that I want to go over with you are the half-inch measurements, okay? 1/2, 1, 1.5, 2, 2.5, 3, 3.5, 4, 4.5, 5, 5.5, 6. And so if you had a ruler, I'm seeing if I have my ruler right here. If you had a ruler like this, you would know the measurements. Let's go over here, starting at a half. It's hard for me to do my fingers. Half, 1, 1.5, 2, 2.5, 3, 3.5, 4, 4.5, 5, 5.5, 6, 6.5, 7, 7.5, 8, 8.5, 9, 9.5, 10, 10.5, 11, 11.5, 12. Good job, boys and girls. Well, let's take a look at today's pattern. If you want to carefully look at that pattern, do you see what it is? Well, as I look at them, I see a half colored in, whole colored in, clear. Half, whole, clear. Half, whole, clear. But I say big, small, big. Big, small, big. Big, small, big. So this would be big, small, big. And would it be colored in at all? No, because it's half, whole, clear. Half, whole, clear. So this is how it should look. All right, let's go to the next one. This says Colin has karate classes every Friday afternoon for 2 hours. That would be fun, wouldn't it? Karate lessons every Friday afternoon for 2 hours. So, how many hours of lessons would Colin have in 7 weeks? How do you figure that out? Well, you could go like this: 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2, or shouldn't be times, it should be plus. See, I'm an adult and I'm thinking times already. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you could do all of those adding of the 2 facts. If you wanted to, you could add 2 7 times. But we've been learning in 2nd grade that we don't have to add if we can multiply. So here's would be a faster way, and the way you should do it. It would be 2 times 7. So instead of adding 2 7 times, you would multiply 2 times 7, and that would equal 14 hours of lessons. So he would have 14 hours of lessons in 7 weeks. Good. Let's go over here now to our time. It says it's 7:45 in the morning. So how would you find that on this clock? 7:45 in the morning. If you want to pause the video and work on your clocks at home, you can. Otherwise, let me bring up my clock here. This is 6 o'clock. Want to tell me the time now? 6:15 or quarter after 6. 6:30 or half past 6. 6:45 or quarter to 7. 7 o'clock. 7:15 or quarter after 7. 7:30 or half past 7. And what? This would be 7:45 or quarter to 8. So 7:45 would look like this. So the hour hand would be right up pretty close to the 8, but not past the 8. And the minute hand would be on the 9. That's 7:45 in the morning. And if I wrote it out here, I would write AM, because AM means morning time. All right? Good job, boys and girls. Well, let's get to our lesson. We're going to have that lesson in the snap of a finger. Oh, I get it. Try it again. Snap of a... Hi, boys and girls. This is Mr. Reuter coming to you. And today we are going to be learning about these 2 things. If you want to read with me, we're on lesson 111. And today I will learn how to, number 1, identify a fractional part of a set. And then number 2, you will learn how to determine the age of something. Okay? First off, let's just jump into identifying a fractional part of a set. And what I would like you to do is I would like you to take out this worksheet, worksheet 111. It looks like this. Okay? And I know you've done fractions before, so this shouldn't be too hard for us to do. Okay? First off, let me increase this a little bit. So, if I had a set of 12 items, 12 jelly beans, what would half of them be? Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So half of 12 would be what? 6. See how easy that is? If I wanted to take 1/3 of 12, that means divide up 12 jelly beans into 3 different groups, I would go like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So what is 1/3 of 12? It's 4. Now, one other way you could do this besides drawing the little sticks or the figures is you can go like this. 12 divided by 4 equals, oops, I made a mistake, 12 divided by 3. My mistake. 12 divided by 3 is 4. Or for this one, 12 divided by 2 equals 6. Let's go to the next one. If I had 12 and I wanted to divide it up into 4 groups, I could count sticks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 1/4 of 12 would be what? 3. The other way I could do this is 12 divided by 4 equals 3. And the last one, 1/6 of 12, I could take my set of 12 and divide them up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So what is 1/6 of 12? It's 2. I could also write it like this. 12 divided by 6 equals 2. So do you see how we can determine a fractional part of a set? Okay. Now let's just quickly answer these down below. 1/2 of 10 would be what? So in other words, I'm dividing 10 into 2 parts. 10 divided by 2 is 5. 1/3 of 6 would be 6 divided by 3 is 2. 1/4 of 8 would be 8 divided by 4, 2. 1/3 of 9 would be 9 divided by 3, or 3. 1/4 of 4 would be 4 divided by 4 equals 1. 1/2 of 8 would be 8 divided by 2, which equals 4. 1/2 of 6 would be 6 divided by 2, which is 3. 1/3 of 3 would be 3 divided by 3, or 1. And 1/2 of 2 would be 2 divided by 2, or 1. Okay? So that's how to figure out a fractional part for a set. The other thing I wanted to show you today is how to determine age. So let me get my marker board here. How do you determine how old somebody is? How do you determine how old you are? Well, let me show you a little trick how to do that. Okay? Now, what year is it today? The year that we are in today is 2021. 2021. Now, do you want to know, for example, if we said somebody was born in 1980, what we would do is we would subtract 1980 from 2021, and we would find out how old they are. So let's do that. Can we do 0, 1 take away 0? Yeah, we can do that. 1 take away 0 is 1. Can we do 2 take away 8? Nope. So we'd have to borrow. Does the 0 have enough? Nope. So we have to borrow from the 2. 2 has enough. 2 will become 1. 0 will become 9. And the 2 will become 12. 12 minus 8 is 4. 9 minus 9 is nothing. 1 minus 1 is nothing. So if somebody was born in 1980 and it's the year 2021, they're 41 years old. How's that? Let's pick another one. Say someone was born in 1960, and we want to know how old that person is. We would do 2021 minus 1960. How do we do that? Well, let's subtract. Can we do 1 minus nothing? Yes. 1 minus 1, nothing is 1. Can we do 2 minus 6? No. Does the 0 have enough to share? No. So we have to borrow from the 2. The 2 becomes 1. The 0 would become 9. And the 2 would become 12. Now we can do it. 12 minus 6 is 6. 9 minus 9, nothing. 1 minus 1, nothing. So if a person was born in 1960, they would be 61 years old today. Okay? So do you see how you calculate age? You always take the year that it presently is, and then you subtract the year the person was born or whatever year we're talking about. Pretty easy to do, huh? All right. Now, let's get to our worksheet. Our worksheet is going to be, let me just pull it out here. 1 second. Okay, your worksheet is going to be worksheet 111-A. Well, side A, 111-A. Okay, and for the first one, you're going to need your ruler. So it says draw a 1 3/4 inch line segment. So that's what I did. I got out my ruler and I drew a 1 3/4 inch line segment. It's the brown part. It's the brown part of my line. So right here, this is 1 3/4 inch. 1, 1/4, 2/4, 3/4. So this is 1 3/4, and then it says make it a 1/4 inch longer. How long is it now? Well, a 1/4 inch is from here to here, and so now it's 2 inches long. That's what I wrote down. Next one. Now, usually these homework sheets, I just go through them quickly because I know that for you to sit in front of a computer is really not fun sometimes, and for me to just be talking to myself is not fun either. This says Serena babysits for 3 hours each Saturday evening or Saturday morning. How many hours will Serena babysit in 4 weeks? Well, we go like this. 3 hours times 4 weeks. 3 times 4 would be 12. 12 hours. Now, anywhere along the line you want to pause the video to write down things. If I'm moving too fast, you just go ahead. Next one. This says, which lines are parallel? Remember, parallel lines will never touch. So W and Z are parallel. That's what I wrote. Which lines are perpendicular? Perpendicular means a line that crosses in a, like a T. Okay? So right here, W and X are perpendicular, and Z and X are perpendicular. So X and W and X and Z. And that's what I wrote here. Next one, it says draw candies to find each answer. So 1/2 of 18, that means I keep going till I use up all of my 18 candies, would mean that each side gets 9 pieces. And 1/3 of 15, that would mean I'd use up 15 in these 3 groups. 1/3 of 15 is 5. Next one. This says, which picture shows 4 children will share 20 cookies? Well, this one shows 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 kids, so that wouldn't be it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is 4 children sharing 20 cookies. This would be 2 kids sharing 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 10 cookies. So this is the correct one. How many cookies will each child have? 5. And our last ones here on this side. 5 times 2,000. First we do 5 times 2, that's 10. And we just add however many zeros at the end. 1, 2, 3. So 5 times 2,000 is 10,000. 3 times 800 would be 3 times 8. That's 24. Add 2 zeros. So 2,400. The last one, let me erase this. My fingers are getting all dark now. I look like I have a disease. Here's my fingers. Blah. Okay, let's do those together right now. But I'm doing it so you can see. If I do 800 minus 381, I'm going to bring that 381 underneath. And 368 minus 91, I'm going to bring the 91 like this. Just so I'm done using my black marker. Now I'm going to do the red marker. Can I do 0 minus 1? No. Let me see if I can't make it any bigger. And this 0 doesn't have, so I have to borrow from the 8. The 8 becomes 7. This 0 becomes 9. And this 0 becomes 10. 10 minus 1 is 9. 9 minus 8 is 1. 7 minus 3 is 4. So the answer to that problem would be 419. And then the last one here. Can I do 8 minus 1? Yep, 7. Can I do 6 minus 9? Nope, I got to borrow from the 3. The 3 becomes 2. 6 becomes 16. 16 minus 9 is what? 7. 2 minus nothing is 2. So the answer would be 277. And I see dollar signs here, so I'm going to make sure to put the dollar signs. All right? Now, I would like you to do side B. So you can pause the video, do side B. And when you're done, we will correct side B. Okay, boys and girls, if you're back, let's take a look at side B. The answer, I'm just going to go over them quickly, and you can pause the video or do whatever you'd like. This is 2 hours times 9 weeks would be 18. 2 times 9 is 18 hours. Next one. Which ones are parallel? B and A. Which ones are perpendicular? B and C and A and C. So B and A are parallel. The ones that are perpendicular are B and C right here, and A and C. It says Rajan was born in 1993. How old is he this year? Rajan was born in 1993. How old is he this year? So I'm going to bring out my board right here. 1993. So I'd go 20, 21 minus 1993. Can I do 1 minus 3? Nope. Does 2 have enough to share? Nope. 0 doesn't have enough to share. So I got to go all the way to the 2. 2 becomes 1. The 0 becomes 9. The 2 becomes 11. And the 1 becomes 11. Now I can do it. 11 minus 3 is 8. 11 minus 9 is 2. 0, 0. So he would be 28 years old today. Okay? 28 years old. Next one. This says, draw candies to find each answer. 1/2 of 14 is 7. 1/4 of 20 is 5. For this one, it says, which picture shows how 3 children will share 12 cookies? This one, B. And how many cookies will each child get? 4. And then the last one here, this answer is 27,000. This is 2,000. This is $381. And this is $374. Okay? All right. The last thing that you have to do, boys and girls, is Class Fact Practice Sheet 111. This is what it looks like. And what you should do is you should get out your wrap-up. Get out your wrap-ups. Practice your 9 facts. And this is telling you should do it 5 times. Do your wrap-up 5 times. If wrap-ups are too hard for you to do because your hands are a little bit smaller or they're just hard to do, try to watch the video or use flashcards. Okay? And then you're going to do side A and side B. So if you want to pause the video, make sure you do those two sides, and then I will show you the answers. Okay, if you're back, here are the answers to side A. I'm going to make this a little bit smaller so you can see it. Here are the answers to side A. So pause the video and check them, and then come back and you can check side B. Side B. See, there's nothing there, Mr. Writer. It's because I wanted to show you how I do it. Here we go. 18, 45, 72, 9, 36, 54, 0, 81, 27, 63, 36, 18, 81, 45, 9, 27, 63, 72, 0, 54, 63, 18, 81, 36, 27. Done. So I just wanted to show you just the way you guys have to memorize the facts. So I had to memorize the facts when I was a kid. Okay? So we are all done. You have a great day. We'll see you again next time.